Well, welcome to the September 2025 edition of our podcast, Be More Mancroft. I'm Edward Carter.
And I'm Judy Ball.
And it's lovely that you've joined us again. Well, Judy, we were just thinking, weren't we, about how September is a bit of a start new things time of year.
Oh, my goodness,
yes. I've been enjoying seeing in the city youngsters, well, actually kind of out with their mums and dads, perhaps buying new school uniform, enjoying just the end of the summer. But yeah, I met actually a family in church the other day who were, there were some children and they'd all just gone and got new school uniform, I think. I've got memories of having new school uniform that, you know, was sort of half a size too big. But you had to put up with it because then the idea was, of course, you grow into it as the term went through. Yeah. Have you got any memories of
yes, I remember.
starting at a new school?
I was at Lonsdale House and our headmistress decided that she was getting a bit old and she was just going to have a junior school. Right. And so when we reached 11, she suddenly decided to do this. And we all had to leave, so it was a mass exodus from the school.
Well, so the whole school shut,
the whole senior school did.
Yeah, amazing.
And she ran, and I went to Thorpe House, some of us went to the high school.
Right.
Which, was a bit of a... it was a bit of a challenge.
Goodness me,
But then, soon after that, of course, she retired altogether.
Right.
And the new... I can't remember her name, Miss Sexton. Anyway, the new lady opened up the school again.
Right.
But I was at Thorpe House by then, and I stayed at Thorpe House then until I finished school.
Yes. Thorpe House on Thorpe Road,
yes,
that's
right.
Yeah.
I think that's finished altogether now as well.
Yeah.
But, yes, it can be a bit daunting. And I feel now, I think the little girl next door is going on to she's going from primary into secondary now.
Yeah,
and it is quite a jump, isn't it?
I suppose it is, yes. A mixture of excitement with a new thing and daunting as well. Yeah. Well, actually, of course, our musicians at the church have had a bit of a summer break. They sort of work the school year as well.
Yes.
And I had a chance the other day to meet up with our director of music at the church, Jody.
Oh, yes, lovely.
So I met with her at the church. So let's listen to the interview I recorded with her.
Oh, yes, I'd like to hear that.
Well, I'm here in the music library, which is one of those real treasure trove places here at St. Peter Mancroft Church. And I'm with Jody James, who's the director of music here. Jody, this is an amazing space, isn't it?
It certainly is, yes. Look at all these boxes. Amazing. So much music. Yeah, we're lucky to have.
I mean, how much? I'm not very good at judging these things. How much music is here? That's a ridiculous question to ask. But, is there enough music to last a whole year of singing?
Well, yes, there is, but I like to add to it every year. It's exciting to get, pieces by composers writing nowadays. Yeah. But look, we're nearly to 300 boxes, I think.
Wow. 300 boxes, yeah. So each box has like a full set of music for all the singers?
Yes, some boxes have 2 or 3 sets. Others, if it's a big copy of something, then just one. And then there's all the anthologies, so got these shelves of anthologies, a big cupboard of anthologies through in the vestry as well.
Yeah. So an anthology is a kind of collection of different anthems and pieces that can be used,
Yes, that's right. So some are for a particular theme, so we've got quite a few Christmas anthologies. Other ones sort of take you through the year, so maybe a few pieces relevant to different times in the year. Some for upper voices, some for lower voices, some mixed. So all sorts of things, really.
Yeah, fantastic. Actually, I've just noticed on one of the bookcases there's a note. Is it signed by John Rutter?
It is, yes. That was at a RSCM singing event some years back, which some of our choristers attended, and they were very excited to meet John Rutter at the end. He conducted, but he was great at chatting with everyone at the end, and he kindly signed a little message for them, so we've got that framed in the library.
Yeah, it's amazing. It says, "To the musicians of St. Peter Mancroft, all the best, John Rutter." That's 2019, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, he's such a well-known composer and very distinctive style of course. Yeah,
absolutely, and really well loved.
Fantastic. So with the way the kind of music year works is a bit like the school year, I think, isn't it? Is that right? So we're just sort of finishing the summer break and poised, ready for September. Does it have that kind of beginning of school year feel to it?
Yes, yeah, it really does. It's sort of great to get together again and get going. Yes, and then that term sort of we head towards, well, there's Remembrance Sunday and then Advent and Christmas, of course, a very busy time for us.
Yeah. No, the autumn. Well, I mean, in a way, all of the year is busy with one thing and another, but certainly that autumn gets very busy at the end, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it does. Really, from that half term to Christmas is really full on. But obviously, for the musicians, a great time. Loads of great music, soaring descants, big rousing congregational singing.
That's fantastic. Yeah. And so, how many singers are there altogether? Do you think involved here at Mancroft?
It's over 60, actually. We have lots of different groups, from tiny children through to adults. It's great. And occasionally, sort of, most of those join together. Often they sing in distinct groups, but we have this sort of special occasions where everyone joins up, and that's really great.
Yeah. Gosh, over 60, that really is amazing, isn't it? Have you got enough choir robes for 60 people?
We have just about, Well, I mean, the tiny children have little sort of T-shirts that they wear. Yeah. But yes, from sort of 7, they start to robe up.
That's brilliant. Yeah. And there's always space, I guess, for more choristers. If someone wants to start and learn how to sing here, then there is space.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. We're, as well as sort of looking forward to welcome everyone back, we're, looking forward to having a new intake of singers in September, but really at any time I'm happy to hear from people in all our groups, so children and adults alike.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. And if someone wanted to try out being a chorister, am I right in remembering in October there's a kind of come and try out, be a chorister for a practice and then an evening service?
Yes, that's right, on Sunday the 19th of October in the afternoon. And they're great fun, those occasions. It's lovely to welcome some children to come and see what we do.
Fantastic. And then choral scholars are a bit different, aren't they? Just tell us quickly about the choral scholars.
Yes, so choral scholars, that's for singers from sort of around 16 into kind of mid-20s. So those who've already got some choral experience and looking to sort of further their skills. And I suppose in lots of ways they're the sort of backbone of our musical offering, in that they sing every week and usually for both services on Sundays. And we've got still some vacancies in that group. So again, delighted to hear from anyone who's interested.
Oh, fantastic, yeah. So just sort of thinking about the shape of the year again, this is a bit of a silly question in a way, but do you have a favourite point in the year musically? Is there a moment you think, I really look forward to this particular thing as it comes around each year?
Well, of course, as I've mentioned before, Christmas is special, and actually I don't sort of tire of singing Christmas carols. Obviously some of the really famous ones we do lots of times.
Yeah,
but,
I'm the same. I love
I just,
them,
I can do a Come Ye Faithful however many times and still love that. And of course at Christmas we have our annual performance of Britain's A Ceremony of Carols, so that's always a special thing. That's with our St Cecilia singers, our choir for sopranos and altos, and we usually welcome back some former members to join us for that, which is great. Of course, Holy Week and Easter, there's lots of really wonderful repertoire, and that's a very sort of moving time to be involved. Actually, just a sort of standard, normal Sunday evensong, I really enjoy lots of that great repertoire.
That's right. I'm absolutely in agreement with you. That Sunday evensong, 5 o'clock, it's a sort of my happy place in a way, really, really lovely. And a real sense of God's presence as well. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, Jody, thank you so much for chatting with me today. It was lovely to catch up. Obviously, we're poised, ready for the new music year to begin. And the choir are back just for that first Sunday in September, I think, aren't they? So just a few days away now. Brilliant. So hope all goes well. And
thank you very much.
Thank you again for all that you do for our music here at the church.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, 60 singers. That's a lot of singers, isn't it? I didn't realise it was so large.
I was surprised, I mean, often there are perhaps maybe 25, 30 singers on a big Sunday morning service. But I suppose if you think of all the different choirs we've got at Mancroft, it adds up to.
Jody said they've all got robes as well.
Yes. I mean, that really is amazing.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a tremendous vestry cupboards full of robes. So and we're very, very lucky at Mancroft because the choir at the exceptionally high standard.
Yes.
And the organist, Julian Haggerton, and all the organ players, very, very high standard indeed. So we are blessed. Yeah, and certainly I find for me. I mean, some of the services we have, of course, don't have music, but Sunday morning, Sunday evening, 5 o'clock, there's always music, and I just find for me it's very uplifting, very very spiritual thing. Really, it's part of my worshipping.
Yeah.
Have you got memories of worshipping at Mancroft over the years? Perhaps music, nice choir, that kind of thing.
Music, yes, I remember. But then, of course, it turned out, funnily enough, that one of the members of the choir. Was also a band leader.
A band leader?
Yes, he had a dance band.
Wow.
And his band was resident at the Lido Ballroom.
Was that allowed?
His name was Billy Duncan.
Yeah.
And yes, and I used to go dancing there twice a week.
Right.
But also in the summer, on summer evenings, on a Monday evening, he would be in Chapelfield Gardens with his band in the bandstand, and it was a dance band, and there was dancing in Chapelfield Gardens on a Monday evening. Oh, it was wonderful, lovely atmosphere.
Amazing.
Not easy to dance on that surface, of course.
No.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Wonderful evenings they were.
Well, yes, I mean, the bandstand's still there, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
But I'm pretty sure Monday evenings now, I don't think, no. Maybe other things happening in Chapel Gardens now, including lots of rabbits I've noticed suddenly. Yeah,
really? I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's an amazing memory.
I know.
Gosh.
And I had to be home by 9:30, so I couldn't stay till the end.
Right.
I used to leave about 9:25 and leap on my bicycle and belt home as fast as I could.
You must have got an Olympic medal, I think, speed you must have cycled.
I used to go down Guildhall Hill and I could cycle freewheel all the way down London Street.
Right. How wonderful, yeah. Well, music is an amazing thing, isn't it?
Yes, wonderful.
Certainly lifts the spirits in some areas. Exactly. It's a great blessing.
Yes, it is.
I've noticed a funny thing actually that even sometimes people get a bit frail or old or even young children, and you sort of think, well, do they understand what's happening perhaps in church and the worship? But often they'll still join in joyfully with music. It's sort of, it almost transcends who we are as human beings. And people do talk about, the joyful music of heaven, that kind of thing.
True.
So it's one of those sort of meeting points, I think. Heaven and earth just come together. Well, I actually met a really an interesting, nice chap who was from Yorkshire, I think, up in the north, just a week or two ago in the church. And I asked him if he's enjoying his visit, and he talked about being a chorister as well. So we could listen to. I recorded a quick snip with him as well. Yeah. Yes. Well, hello. I'm Edward, the vicar here, and I'm just wondering what's brought you to the church today to visit.
I like visiting the churches, and that's because going back to my childhood days, 1950s, because I'm 74 at the moment, and I was a choir boy from the age of 7 until I left school at 15. I carried on, but then when I was 16, that was the swinging 60s, and I had my motorbike then.
Brilliant.
And I just stopped singing in the church and everything, and the odd occasion I did still go for the service, not to sing with the choir. And that's because Mummy and Daddy always went, because the swear blind at their religious side kept them alive during the Second World War.
Oh, interesting.
Especially Daddy fighting for king and country. And I'm not this part of the world, I'm from up north. I am from the city of York.
Brilliant. Very nice.
Born and brought up with my older sister. But there's something that's always been in my mind, and it still is. That's why when I go home to York, which I will be on Friday, and our choir was one of the choirs chosen to sing in York Minster
That's great.
Because the Minster Choir, this was summertime, and when you're off school and everything, they were away touring Austria and Switzerland doing concerts.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And what a fantastic choir they were. And the first time we did it in there, I couldn't believe how acoustic everything was.
Yeah.
Because of the size of the place and the organ playing was absolutely fantastic and brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, thanks for sharing that. That's
I
wonderful.
do like popping in there.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed popping into Mancroft.
Oh, that was interesting, listening to the man from Yorkshire and saying that how it all brought back memories. Coming to Mancroft reminded him of being a chorister.
Yes, that is interesting. Perhaps he'd spotted the organs in the choir schools. Yeah.
And also, when he finished being chorister, his parents still took him to church.
Yes.
And his mum and dad, where their faith helped them through the World War, the Second World War. Yeah. Which I thought that was quite something, really.
Well, I think that is often the case, actually. You know, when times are tough, and we're reflecting a bit more on you know, what we're hoping to find in life, and perhaps remembering that spiritual part of the world and life. He was a nice chap to meet.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I hope he made it safely back up to Yorkshire. Actually, yes, his parents encouraging him. That's sort of making me remember how others have encouraged me as well over the years. My own parents to some extent, and certainly others as well.
Yes.
You get kind of taken to things, don't you, and told about things.
Yes. Indeed.
Yeah, well, I guess we need to remember that, don't we?
We do indeed.
Encourage the next generation as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, September, and the city will get busy, of course, with all the students, as we were saying earlier, coming back. I met one youngish lad, probably still studying somewhere, just the other day, just in the city. And he didn't have many words to speak, but anyway, he said a few really nice things about Norwich. Yeah.
Well, I was welcoming last Saturday, and we had, I think, 180 people came through the church.
Amazing.
Just that morning, and I was only on from 10:30 till 1.
That's brilliant,
So I thought that was very, very good.
Well, I think this chap I interviewed probably didn't come into the church, but anyway, should we listen to him now?
Yes.
I'm the vicar of the church here. I'm just wondering what you like most about Norwich.
Probably the culture and all the people.
Yeah, definitely.
And the sense of community that it has.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah,
that's brilliant. Yeah, thanks.
That's all right.
It was lovely to hear a young person talking about the community and the spirit of Norwich. I thought that was very, very good.
Yeah, that's right. And the people, I guess we do sometimes worry, don't we, that youngsters don't really notice these things. But I know I was really heartened as well. Yeah, he's a lovely young chap. Yeah,
and you mentioned culture, but I mean, when you think of, there's lots of things go on in Norwich. I mean, even the church, we do the recitals, the concerts we have, don't we? The free concerts on Saturday.
Yeah, that's a tremendous part of our music.
And very popular.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we often have 100 people plus, don't we, at those? Yeah, completely free, of course.
Yes.
No, very good, yeah. Well, now, Judy, does that thing about people, our visitors arriving, saying, is this the cathedral? No, we're more important than the cathedral, we always say to them, don't we? But also, there's that question, who was St. Peter Mancroft? Yeah.
Well, it wasn't me. I didn't see this person, but Janice, who was welcoming one day, had Australian visitors coming in.
Right.
And one of them apparently said, well, we're from Australia and we know a Peter Mancroft.
They actually know?
They absolutely know someone named Peter Mancroft.
Is he a saint, do you think?
Yeah, that's what they're going back to Australia and they're going to say to him, we didn't realise, Peter, that you had been sanctified.
That's wonderful. So there really is a St. Peter Mancroft, assuming he's made a saint or is a saint.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now we know. Now we know.
Yes.
The real Peter Mancroft lives in Australia. Fantastic. Well, maybe we should book a holiday. We could head out there and go. We could interview him.
We might hear from him. You
never know. Yeah. How exciting. Fantastic. Well, on that very delightful note, I think we're probably finished, aren't we? But it's been great fun to chat, as always, Judy, to catch up on all things Mancroft, on our Be More Mancroft podcast.
Be More Mancroft,
And hopefully you'll join us again next time.